the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. Tonight we'll see the Miami Heat playing against the New York Knicks. For the Knicks, it hasn't been the most lively start to the season for them, just 1-3 through their first 4 games. But they can start things moving in the right direction with a win here tonight. Some teams fast out of the gate, others not so lucky. Kenny, for the teams that have started slowly, how do they turn the tide?
You know what? About a week ago, I was talking to a friend of mine about this, and I was like, when that happens, you can't panic. The season's just begun. Identify the real problems before you start tinkering on things.
Sometimes a lineup change can help. Things may just have to work themselves out, though.
Time now for tip-off. We get it to Kevin Harlan. He's got the call.
It's game time here in Miami as the crowds at the American Airlines Arena look to cheer on the hometown Heat. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. The New York Knicks come into this one following a loss, guys, to the Bucks in Milwaukee. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
Yeah, and they were just shaky at times when it mattered most in that game, and it cost them.
You know what? They were awful offensively, labored to score on any level.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Miami Heat has established that high standard for fitness. Even Eric Spoelstra has gotten into it in his late 40s. The Heat coach says when he's working out, I'm in a different place. The physical, emotional, and mental benefits, I'm hooked. Kevin?
As hard as he works, great that he takes care of himself, too. DA, thank you. Smitty, tonight, something we don't get to see much of these days, 2 grinded-out half-court offenses.
Yeah, you know this word pace, Kevin. Everybody wants to have this pace where you get up more shots, analytics. Well, that's why I love the finals and the conference finals. 2 teams, they know each other, and then at the end of the game, you got to execute. They know your plays, you know their tendencies. It comes down to old-school basketball when you start to get to that fourth quarter, and especially games 6 and 7.
Excellent point. And now the New York Knicks starters. Ntilikina and Lee are in the backcourt. Knox out there with Vonleh. And it's Cantor in at the pivot, manning the middle. And a wide-open look for Lee. That 3 off the mark. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Johnson, the pass to Wade. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson.
D-Wade can shrug off contact. It takes a lot to throw him off his shot.
Here's Ntilikina. Over to the wing. The pass to Knox. Just 5 on the clock. Miami grabs the miss. Down low, Whiteside, and the jam by Whiteside.
The thing about Whiteside, he has a quicker jump than you might expect.
Here's Ntilikina. He's guarded by Johnson. Dragic with it. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte. Passes it to Wade. Over Lee. Misses off the right iron.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Ntilikina kicks to Lee. Pass to Vonleh. Here's Knox. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Now here's Dragic. He's guarded closely from 11 feet away. Here's Whiteside. Banked in off the glass. Whiteside's got his second bucket tonight.
Good effort and energy by Whiteside. That time taking advantage of his size and strength.
Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Knox, and he uses the glass on the layup. Now Dragic. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Whiteside with it. Cantor covering. Whiteside, good. Whiteside's got 6 points.
Hassan Whiteside looking comfortable. This shot has expanded his game.
Down low. Here's Knox. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 6. Miami with the ball. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
I just thought the defense was porous. Got any shot they wanted, really, for most of the evening.
I'll give them credit. Even though they were facing very little resistance, they refused to play down to the level of their competition.
Well, you love the fearless, aggressive attitude. Doesn't let size matter.
The minute you back down, everyone can sense it. Then you're in trouble.
And Steve Goran Dragic, the most improved player back in 2014. He led Slovenia to a gold medal at the 2017 Eurobasket tournament.
You know, one of the better European players of the last decade. A slashing penetrator, crafty finishing around the rim as well.
Free throw drops for Goran Dragic. And Goran Dragic, a slippery lefty out of Slovenia.
At his peak, a phenomenal offensive player. He doesn't hit that peak every season, though. And now in his 30s, we'll see how long he can extend his prime.
Knox misses.
Can't finish. And defensively, nice job of altering the shot without fouling.
Dragic kicks to Wade. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Wade is 6'4", but when he gets it down by the rim, he might as well be 7 feet. There's just no stopping him.
Over to the wing. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's his first foul. Here's Knox. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
He's been locked in all quarter, really finding his rhythm.
Dragic looking it over. Cantor against Whiteside. Back to Dragic. 4 on the shot clock. And the layup's good off the glass. Dragic has got his second bucket of the night.
And we see this a lot with Goran, using his size and craftiness to finish inside.
Lee against Wade. Lee outside. Pass to Knox. No good on the 3. And it's Wade with the ball for the Heat. 7-point differential. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
There have been seasons where Wade has averaged over 10 free throws a game. He knows how to get to the line.
First trip to the line for him here. And he knocks down the first one. Steve, obviously every team wants to start a season strong. How do coaches and players create a sense of urgency early in the season?
I think it happens in preseason. It happens in the training camp where you're looking and saying, we have to get off to a good start. And a lot of times coaches are looking at their schedules. The back half of the schedules can be very tough. A lot of road games or a lot of playoff teams. That's why at the beginning you want to get off to a great start. And you got to send that message to your team and let them know the reason why. And I think a lot of times that's when players respond.
Well said. Here's Knox. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Also, you have to mention the rebounding, another area where he excelled.
Now here's Wade. They're leading by 8. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Vonleh. Here's Knox. The pass to Ntilikina.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Richardson, no luck. Knicks trail by 8. Passes it to Knox. Here's Lee, and it's good off the back rim and in. So it's Miami now. Now here's Dragic. He has 5. Kicks to Johnson. He can't get that one. And New York the other way now. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Ntilikina can't hit. The Heat leading by 6. Johnson inside. Vonleh on him. And Courtney Lee gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already his second foul here in the first makes it a tough decision whether to leave him in or not.
A different look for Miami. Bam Adebayo comes in for Johnson. And Ellington is subbed in for Dwayne Wade. Then for the Knicks, Mario Hezonja's checked in for Knox. Hardaway comes in for Lee. And it's Burke in for Ntilikina. Here's Dragic. Drills the baseline jumper. Dragic has got 7 points in the game.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Burke kicks to Vonleh. Pass to Cantor. Dishes to Burke. He feeds it to Vonleh. And it goes down 2 points. Vonleh's got his first 2 points. The Heat with the lead. Pass to Adebayo. Now Ellington wants to get it back to Whiteside and does. Shoots over Cantor and off the front iron and in it goes. That's now 8 points for Hassan Whiteside.
The interior, this is where you want to get Whiteside the basketball.
Hardaway kicks to Vonleh. The pass to Burke. 6 on the shot clock. Let's go. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Passes to Whiteside. The dish to Richardson. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Heat lead by 10.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. Steve, Hassan Whiteside, a fearsome finisher inside with his length. Talk about his offensive game for us.
Well, he's starting to develop a pretty good touch out to mid-range. He has soft hands, a little floater in there. Still, it's his dunking and finishing that keeps him in the highlight reels.
The Heat making a switch here. Waiters is checked in. Vonleh kicks to Hardaway. Cantor inside. He's covered by Whiteside. Vonleh, the pass to Burke. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Miami leading by 10. Waiters outside. He kicks it to Whiteside. To the inside. Adebayo. It's rebounded by New York. Cantor's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Azania. And it's Miami with the rebound. Waiters with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Left side, Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Dragic finds Waiters. Now Whiteside. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
My opinion, it's been the commitment to pounding the ball inside. That's what's giving them the upper hand.
Now, here's Vonleh. Back to Burke. Drains the 19-footer. 1:22 left to play in the first quarter. Dragic kicks to Waiters. Pass to Adebayo. Feeds it to Whiteside. That's tipped. Goes back up.
A moment now to see the numbers for Hardaway. Last season's performance for him. Last year averaged 17 points a game. 4 rebounds and 2 assists. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Well, and we've seen defenses try to adjust, but he has the intelligence along with the talent, just finds new ways to beat them.
That free throw, no good. Well, Steve Bam Adebayo out of Kentucky adapting quickly to the NBA game.
He's been a sponge, Kevin. Plays the game with an infectious energy. He's a keeper.
Olynyk, he's checked in for Whiteside. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Moutier is checked in. He hits the second from the line. Knicks trail by 9. Pass to Azania. 56 seconds left here in the opening quarter. The 3. The Knicks rebound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And sometimes it seems the age of interior scoring big men has come and gone. Enes Kanter, one of the rare big men who can dominate a game offensively in the paint, great hands and the strength to create space.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Kanter drops them both.
That's a huge advantage, having a big guy who can shoot free throws like this.
Now the pass to Olynyk. Waiters surveying the D. Here's the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Waiters got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Well, the two go hand in hand. Matching your strategy to your personnel is key.
Now here's Kanter. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Shot clock at 3, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Outside, Dragic. Got a hand on it. Now Hardaway. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. Dwayne Wade talked about the potential of this team as well as the challenges they face this season.
If we understand our potential, can develop to be a great team in this season. But that's the hardest part, is understanding your potential when you have guys who's never been through it, as a collective group. So that's the biggest challenge, is to understand, okay, we're good, guys. We can win some games, but can we get to the next level of being great?
That's the veteran mindset a player like Wade brings to the group.
Exactly. I mean, he's fully aware of the importance of experience, a true leader for his team.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
A huge fan of how they have rotated here defensively, been able to challenge multiple shots.
Yeah, it's been the defense that has them out in front. But let's see if they can sustain the intensity.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And New York looking at who they've got. Vonleh's out there with Hardaway. Then there's Emmanuel Mudiay. Then it's Enes Kanter, and it's Baker in at the shooting guard position. That free throw missing. And with all the defensive switching, every team, Steve, looking for great help defenders. I'm sure you've got a list of your favorites in that category.
Yeah, guys been able to guard their guy, then come over and switch, and then help out on the drive. And Draymond Green does a nice job. Rudy Gobert, and everybody will say, well, his size, but you still have to have that anticipation. I love what Clint Capella can do for the Houston Rockets. He's done a nice job for them as well.
Good on the second free throw.
They have plenty of ball handlers and athletes on this Heat's roster. Despite that, they play at a slow pace. That's just the team's MO.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Hassan Whiteside continues to develop. Now, Miami coach Eric Spoelstra said it's got nothing to do with his stats. He's going to do that no matter what. It's about making winning plays and caring more about his teammates than he cares about himself. Now he can lead in a different way because he has the respect of the locker room. Kevin?
Terrific, D.A. Thank you. So it's Miami now, following Noah Vonleh's three-point attempt. Dragic gets the bucket. Now, offensively, the Heat don't run, but they're not shy about gunning.
They don't run, but they shoot a lot of three-pointers. You need that shot to compete in today's game.
Here's Baker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Now, here's Mudiay. He's guarded by Dragic. Just 5 to shoot. Mudiay kicks to Baker. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Waiters outside, passes it to Dragic. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Well, we know he's been confident with the shot. A big reason why they're ahead in this game.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Hardaway for 3. New York, no good that time either.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
That's one of his shots in his arsenal, but it was terrific rim protection.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Mudiay dishes to Kanter. To end the drought, he lays it in.
He can be masterful in there, especially when there's no rim protection.
Dragic kicks to Adebayo. Pass to Waiters. Now here's Ellington. Here's Dragic. Another miss by Dragic.
And you see why his reputation is so strong defensively. He allows no separation.
And so many defenses are not designed to take away the mid-range jumper, but he's given nothing away.
Now here's Hardaway. After the miss from Goran Dragic. Tries from 7. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Dragic. 12 points for him. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Dragic has got 14 points for the game.
Sweet finish by Dragic. He's got the whole game going tonight.
New York calls timeout.
And this is what you got to do. I mean, if it ain't working, call timeout, try to figure out what you can do to fix the problem.
You know, also, it's just a chance to take a breath, regroup, get your mind set, and come back out fresh.
And some changes here for the Heat. James Johnson's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Richardson comes in for Wayne Ellington. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Goran Dragic. And then for New York, Knox, he's checked in for Noah Vonleh. And Lee's subbed in for Hardaway. Now, here's Cantor. And he comes up with the deuce. Cantor's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Waiters. Here's Wade. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Knox the pass to Lee. Doesn't go that time. And the Heat going the other way now. Wade has the open look. The quick look, no good that time.
Boy, this is rough on him. He wants to help out the team, which is playing well otherwise, but his shot just isn't there.
Baker kicks to Moutier. And he banks in the layup. Well, Eric Spoelstra working his way up through the Heat organization, and I hear eventually interested in moving into the front office someday.
And I would say it will be with the Miami Heat, a very loyal, close-knit organization. His dedication and commitment, second to none.
Here's Wade, following the basket by Emmanuel Moutier.
He's a little uncomfortable in that in-between area, and the defense plays him that way.
Lee, that's good. And it's Wade with the ball for Miami. 10-point lead. And Olynyk kicks to Waiters. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Richardson, and it's Richardson slamming it down.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
That's what happens when you get an excellent screen like that. He had plenty of space to slash right toward the basket.
Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Cantor.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Wade outside, and Ron Baker gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Whiteside's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Then for the Knicks, Frank Ntilikina comes in for Ron Baker. And Trey Burke subbed in for Moutier. They swipe it. Here's Knox. He's guarded by Johnson. Cantor, the pass to Ntilikina. A floater, and the layup is good. Ntilikina's got it back down to within single digits for the Knicks.
What a deft player. Give Ntilikina a little breathing room, and he is going to knock down that floater.
Wade outside. Clock at 6. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Wade's got his 3rd basket of the night. Knicks trail by 10. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. You often hear great players say, I want to be the leader of this team. But Smitty, is every great player actually cut out? Are they wired enough to be a leader and play that role?
No, not at all. You have some fantastic, phenomenal players talent-wise, but just not their role to be a leader. And then I think when you hear guys say they want to be a leader, 9 times out of 10, that's the guy that's not the leader. Because a leader usually just evolves. But when you start saying you want to be, you're probably not. You're going to lead by example. And then a lot of the guys, obviously, some of the best, they can take it to the vocal part. But you can't ask to be a leader. It just happens.
Needs to happen organically, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Here's Johnson after Enes Kanter's basket. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
James Johnson, one of those do-everything guys you love to have, brings in energy, physicality, and toughness.
For Miami, they have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. That's good from Johnson. And Smitty, I'd say that James Johnson, one of the better defensive players in the NBA.
Yeah, teams look for those strong physical wings who can guard multiple positions. He can defend all 5 positions and never afraid of contact.
And he makes both free throws. Steve, looking around the league, name a few current players who you think will go down as the greatest in their franchise's history.
Well, the one name that comes to mind first is LeBron James. In several franchises he's played for. Also, Dirk Nowitzki, reason why he's a fantastic player. He's only been with one franchise, the Dallas Mavericks. I think Steph Curry. I think Russell Westbrook. And I think James Harden. Obviously, in Houston, you have Akeem Olajuwon. He has a chance if he can win the MVP and keep playing at this level for several more years.
Good examples.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Waiters finds Wade. Pass to Johnson. Kicks it out to Richardson. And stolen by Hezonja. Inside, here's Burke. And the layup's good off the glass. And now just a 4-point Heat lead.
That's an excellent pass. On time, on target. Great teamwork.
Waiters outside. The pass to Whiteside. Kicks it to Waiters. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by New York. Kanter's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. They get the rebound. It's Hezonja in the corner. Hits it from 3-point range. Hezonja's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Miami's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Waiters passes to Richardson. Whiteside.
When Whiteside's been given the opportunity, he has been very consistent.
And so it's Burke who brings up the ball for the Knicks. They trail by 3. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Richardson. And here we go with Waiters running it up the court. And it's Richardson slamming it down.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
No doubt that could be a gigantic swing in momentum given how that sequence developed.
Hezonja kicks to Ntilikina. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Knox. Over Johnson. Knox misses. The Heat leading by 5. Pass to Richardson. To the inside. And Dion Waiters, the bucket on the assist by Richardson. Richardson's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Knicks shooting well. They're at 45%. Pass to Knox. Poke loose. Richardson kicks to Johnson. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Burke. He's guarded by Waiters. Burke, the pass to Ntilikina. Right side against Cantor. Right through the D for the layup. Cantor's got 12 in the game.
His marksmanship this quarter has been unbelievable, yet they still trail in this game.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And last season, LeBron said that the Knicks made a mistake passing on Dennis Smith Jr. in the draft. Of course, they took Frank Ntilikina out of France.
Yeah, a little shade thrown Ntilikina's way last season. Of course, he's one of the youngest players in that draft, and so plenty of time for this young man to fulfill his potential.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Adebayo is checked in for Josh Richardson. Ellington comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Dragic in for Dion Waiters. The Knicks also changing it up. Noah Vonleh comes in for Enes Kanter. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Frank Ntilikina.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finally finding the range here in the second.
Now here's Burke. Defense is right there. Out to the right wing. Here's Knox. He's got 10.
He can't find his mojo. Tough quarter for him scoring the basketball.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From 13, it's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. And now here's Dragic, the fast break chance. And good that time. 16 points for him.
He's not afraid of contact. Dragic showing he can take the hit, still finish on the drive.
Pulls up on the elbow. No good there.
Tough miss. He found some space inside the arc, but he could deliver.
Goran Dragic firing on all cylinders for the Miami Heat. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, how does the defense you're playing impact your offense?
It just energizes us. We have an ignitable group, and that's how we play. So we have to continue to stay the course and try to keep them off the three-point line as best as we can.
Yeah, those runouts get your guys going. Thanks a lot, Spo. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, Hoop fans. NBA halftime show on 2K Sports. EJ, Shaq, Jet. Goran Dragic has been the story in this one. He had 16 points and 2 rebounds. Some great work from him in the first 2 quarters. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Heat first half.
Well, Kenny knows about this. I used to do this to his team all the time. Take advantage of you down low. Mismatch, barbecue chicken alert, make good entry passes. That led to some good looks, obviously a lot of points. When you control the paint, Ernie, you control the game. I was the master of controlling the paint. Shaquille.
And over to Kenny. What'd you think about New York?
I look at the lack of free throw attempts as a key indicator. Because the funny thing about getting to the charity stripe, you have to earn it. You have to put your body in harm's way and be physically willing to take the hit. Right now, one team's playing aggressively and the other team isn't. That's the big difference in the score.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
A shot of American Airlines Arena in the lights of Miami, Florida. Welcome back, everyone, to the action here. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Goran Dragic has been exceptional here, guys.
And they haven't needed a lot of shots to get their points. Just tremendous efficiency here in the first half.
What I love watching is they are working for high percentage looks and cashing in when they get them.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Wade and Richardson, the 2 wings. Down low, it's Johnson and Whiteside. And it's Dragic in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Up again, and Whiteside stays right with it.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Here's Ntilikina. Kicks to Vonleh. Over in the corner, Lee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 17-foot shot on the way. And he connects with the jumper. Lee's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And it's Dragic with the ball for the Miami Heat. At one point, they led by 16. And the pass to Whiteside. Outside, Dragic. Here's Ntilikina. He's guarded by Dragic. Ntilikina kicks to Cantor, and it's Dragic with the foul. That's his first foul. And it's Dragic with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And so it's New York with it. 11-point game. Cantor. It's hauled in by Richardson. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Wade for 3. Drills it from outside. Wade's got 10.
Hey, it's not what he's known for, but every so often, Wade does pull up from deep.
Here's Ntilikina. Here's Knox. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Steve, when you look back at your career, which years do you remember playing your best brand of basketball?
You know, I think obviously when you're younger, you feel like you have more of an impact with your skill level to go along with your athleticism. I think my best run was about a 5 or 6 year run when I was playing with the Atlanta Hawks and the Portland Trail Blazers. Those 2 teams, I think I had my best run.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. So it's Miami now, leading by 12. Dragic kicks to Wade. Over Lee. And it falls over the rim and in. 12 points for Dwayne Wade.
A solid beginning to this second half offensively. 3 for 4 from the floor.
Here's Knox. Richardson cover. Kept alive. Here's Cantor. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And you don't need the big play. Right now, you just need the smart one.
This is what desperation can do. You start to play outside of yourself, making a bad situation worse.
Kelly Olynyk's checked in for the Heat. Now here's Dragic. Defense is right there. Wade left side.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. New York calls timeout. And Dwayne Wade had hoped to return to the Miami Heat. Last season, at the trade deadline, he got his wish.
And it just seems right when he's in a Miami Heat uniform. It's a second home for him, and he's back where he belongs, baby. Wade County.
And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. 5th on the list, and it's Cantor.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Here's Knox. Miami grabs the miss. Richardson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dragic kicks to Olynyk. Outside Dragic. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Got that bucket in no time at all. Lee's got 4 points in the quarter.
Making a dent in this deficit. He's been on point tonight.
Whiteside finds Olynyk. Doubled by Lee to the middle. Stolen by Cantor. And a fast break now for New York. On up the court. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Clearly a foul.
New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
First free throw is good for the Knicks. Baker, he's checked in for Cantor. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Frank Ntilikina. Both good from the line that time. The Heat leading by 12. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
Shot from the inbound. No good on that one. Knicks trail by 12. Here's Baker. No points in the game yet for him. Now here's Mudiay. It's Vonleh atop the key. New York, no good that time either.
You know he would like to have that one back. A clear look from the mid-range.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy. Richardson's got 6 points.
Good poise, good pass from Whiteside. Hassan with beautiful vision on that play.
Mudiay kicks to Lee. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
I like to see that. Taking it up strong in traffic.
Dragic the pass to Richardson. Wade outside. Unloads from 13. And it's Miami with another.
He executes that pick and roll as well as anyone in the game. D. Wade is an all-time great.
Lee against Richardson. It's not going to go for him. The Heat go the other way with it. Doubled by Lee. Whiteside finds Wade and stolen by Vonleh. Knox the pass to Baker. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Assist from
Baker's got his first points of the game. Now here's Dragic, defended by Mudiay. Outside Dragic. Passes to Whiteside. That's tipped and stolen by Vonleh. Mudiay passes to Knox. Back to Mudiay. Trying his luck deep. It's good from long range. He's got 17.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Dragic kicks to Richardson. Pass to Whiteside. Out to Wade from downtown. Rebounded by Knox. Knicks trail by 9. Here's Baker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Portland Trailblazers. And then on Monday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming into town.
And that matchup against the Hornets It's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
And he knocks down the first one. A different look for Miami. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Whiteside. Waiters comes in for Josh Richardson, and Ellington is subbed in for Dwayne Wade. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Hardaway's checked in for Lee. And he makes both free throws. And it's Dragic with the ball for the Miami Heat. 7-point differential. That's tipped. Hardaway with it. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And here's a look now at the shot chart showing the field goals attempted locations for Whiteside.
And really what jumps out to me about this shot chart is just how aggressive he's been when on the floor. I mean, he's doing everything he can to get as close to the hoop as possible before putting up that shot, and it's worked out in a big way for him and his team.
Now here's Moutier. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
The first one falls.
And still trying to find his footing in the league, Moutier must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
Hezonja, he's checked in for the Knicks. Second free throw, no good. Miami leading by 6. On the wing, Ellington. Guarded by Hardaway. Ellington finds Dragic. Shot clock at 6. Waiters for 3. Cans it from downtown. Waiters got 8 points.
Right in rhythm, Waiters tends to be most efficient in catch-and-shoot situations.
It's Vonleh atop the key. Here's Hezonja. And that one is good. 5 points in the game. Miami's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Now here's Waiters. He's got 8. He kicks it to Dragic. It's stolen by Moutier. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Goran Dragic. For New York, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Moutier. Here's Waiters. Pass to Dragic. Tipped away and stolen by Vonleh. Hezonja kicks to Moutier. No good, shot missing. And it's Miami the other way. At one point they led by 16. Now here's Ellington. He's tightly guarded to the paint and stolen by Vonleh. Hardaway for 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Waiters.
And now a look at Kelly Olynyk, some numbers on him. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 11 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And for a reserve big man, not a big drop-off when he checks in the game.
Totally. You want your team to at least hold court when the reserves come in. He definitely keeps you solid up front.
And Dion Waiters, midway through last season, finally had season-ending surgery on his left ankle. He had been trying to manage that injury since the season prior.
Yeah, and ended up losing out on a bonus of over $1 million, which was contingent on him playing 70 games. His play had fallen off, though, so quite possible he needed that surgery even before he suffered the setback.
The Heat leading by 5. That one goes. Count it. Waiters got 10.
We know Dion Waiters has the type of body that can absorb contact, and it doesn't affect the shot.
Waiters against Hardaway. Over Waiters. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Still no rhythm. This may be a time when you want to make the extra pass. Give someone else a chance.
The shot by Ellington, no good. Knicks trail by 7. And there's the pass to Hazanya. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
That's good from Hazanya. The Heat making a switch here. Wade's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Cantor's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:56 left in the third. Wade passes to Johnson. Kicks it to Olynyk. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Johnson down low. Hazanya defending. They get it again. Here's Adebayo. That's tipped. Ellington finds Olynyk. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wade. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Fantastic positioning on that offensive board. Then right back up.
The Heat leading by 3. And 1:01 left to play in the third. Back to Ellington. Passes it to Johnson. That shot missing.
And if you let the little guy get airborne before you slide over to block him out, he can and will embarrass you on the boards.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And it's tied up with that one. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
And this is obviously where you'd like to see a 2-for-1.
End of quarter, great time to squeeze out an extra possession.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 6, and it comes off the front of the rim. Burke looking over the floor. Floats one up, and it's good on the way in. Burke's got 10 points.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Tremendous composure on display. When they were down big, they did not panic. They just stuck with the game plan.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's the Knicks up by 2. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. The Knicks with the lead. And New York looking at who they've got. They've got Trey Burke. Knox out there with Hazonia. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Cantor in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Wade kicks to Johnson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
You can tell the years that Johnson's been doing this. Professional move. We'll see if he can complete the N1.
Remember back in 2016, James Johnson signed a make-good contract with the Heat. He's transformed his body going from about 274 to under 240. And in the following season, they rewarded him with a 4-year, $60 million deal.
Ntilikina, he's checked in for Mario Hazonia.
One shot.
And that one falls for Johnson. And for James Johnson, losing all that weight seems to have unlocked his versatile, high-energy game, Greg.
Yeah, and this lower weight, Kevin, this guy's a wall of muscle. You combine that with the greater mobility, and now he possesses an athletic advantage most every night he takes the floor.
The shot's good on the assist by Wade. And that's 11 points for James Johnson.
That is just some finish. Excellent defense, but Johnson, using his size and skill, wins that battle.
Deflects the pass. And here is Burke. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. Rebound by Olynyk. Miami's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Ellington kicks to Wade. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Well, Smitty, Dwayne Wade back for another season in a Miami Heat uniform.
Great to see a legend and a future Hall of Famer still putting in work. The most important player in franchise history. He belongs, Kevin, in a Heat uniform.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Josh Richardson's checked in for the Heat. Lee's checked in for the Knicks. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Here's Ntilikina. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Cantor. He dishes it to Hardaway. Over Richardson. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And the basket by Wade.
If you let Wade get the ball that deep, there really isn't anything you can do.
Pass to Cantor. From 13, New York, no good that time either. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Ellington, the pass to Richardson. Here's Adebayo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his fourth personal foul. Bam Adebayo. 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Wayne Ellington. Good on both. Knicks trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Ntilikina. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Fleshing out his offensive game over time. Ntilikina wants to keep improving in the paint.
Wade outside. The pass to Adebayo. Right side, Dragic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
When you try to defend this guy, Goran Dragic, you got to remember he's a high-energy player. Those dudes, they tend to draw fouls.
Goran Dragic. 2.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
Free throw drops for Goran Dragic.
A rare bad trade by the San Antonio Spurs. Dragic was their second-round pick in 2008. They traded his rights to the Suns for a player who didn't even make the roster.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Ntilikina. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Cantor dishes to Hardaway. And it's Miami with the rebound. Richardson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Ooh, tough-minded. I love the concentration right there. Potential and 1 for Goran.
And Josh Richardson at the University of Tennessee was a pre-med student, plans on becoming a surgeon. But when the NBA became a possibility, he said he had to switch to an easier major.
And instead of spending 4 hours a day studying, he put that time into the gym. A terrific defender in college, was the 2-time All-SEC defensive player. And with the newfound focus on basketball, he has blossomed as a scorer.
1 shot, gentlemen.
Free throw good, Dragic. Knicks trail by 8. Ntilikina kicks to Cantor. Lee against Wade. Here's Cantor. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And the basket by Johnson.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
Hardaway kicks to Cantor. Back to Hardaway. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
I'll tell you, he just hasn't been able to get it done on the offensive end. It's kind of dragged down the team.
Here's Johnson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Playing with power, that's Johnson's game. Forces the defender to foul.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
And what James Johnson brought with him coming into this league, physicality. He combines size, strength, athleticism, and a 7'1" wingspan.
The Knicks making a switch here. Longley's checked in. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Knicks trail by 11. Hardaway with a wide open look. Good on the 3-point shot.
Here we go, his second made from beyond the arc in the second half after having no such luck in the first.
Passes to Wade. Lots of room. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Wade's got 6 points in the quarter.
And Dwayne Wade will do work on you from the mid-range if you let him.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And really, he played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time he's turned it over so far.
Miami leading by 10. He kicks to Richardson. And another basket for Miami.
Yeah, you see the killer instinct. He's going for the death blow.
True story. They got a monster lead that's taking a life of its own.
Ntilikina passes to Hardaway. Shoots over Dragic. Hardaway, no good.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
Richardson, no luck. Knicks trail by 12. Inside and stolen by Whiteside. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Stripped it away. Here's Ntilikina. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Goran Dragic.
Not afraid to get roughed up a little inside. Ntilikina got to appreciate the fearless attitude.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
And the first one drops.
And the size, quickness, and defense of Ntilikina reminds some of a young Sean Livingston, a unique point guard with a promising future.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's Wade with the ball for Miami. At one point, they led by 16. Whiteside kicks to Dragic. Heat moving the ball around. Hardaway against Richardson. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Amazing how he gets this one to go. Size doesn't matter.
But it can in the painted area. Regardless, he's crafty enough to get up a good shot.
Lee against Wade. Lee passes to Ntilikina. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Dragic. Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Ntilikina.
And one area where Ntilikina excels, really good reading the defense and realizing what to do in that set.
Wade can't hit.
One could argue that's a good shot, but maybe not the right shooter to take it.
And the foul on Dwayne Wade. And that'll be his third foul so far. And here are the Knicks now. Here's Ntilikina. Lee outside.
Even as he slows down a little, Wade still makes the commitment to defend at a high level.
Johnson can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 10. Here's Ntilikina. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Shooting for New York, Frank Ntilikina. At the line for
2. 2 shots. Last on the first.
And he makes the first. Knox, he's checked in for New York. He's perfect from the line this time. The Heat leading by 8. Dragic finds Whiteside. Back to Dragic. Miami no good on that time either. New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Ntilikina can't hit. For Miami, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the 4th. 8 of 12. Pass to Dragic. Now here's Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From down in the low post, it goes. Johnson's got 10 points in just the second half. Ntilikina kicks to Lee. Pass to Vonleh. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Turnovers weren't a story for him early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
Outside Dragic. Knocked loose. Here's Ntilikina. He's guarded by Dragic.
I love the technique he uses, leveraging his position down low, then just using sheer size to snatch the rebound.
Johnson in the corner. No good from outside. Knicks trail by 10. To the paint. Here's Knox. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
An active passer with good awareness. When Ntilikina spots the open teammate, he gets it to him.
To the middle. And there's the pass to Knox. The offensive rebound. Oh, that's blocked. Johnson attacking. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
2.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Johnson. And both free throws good for Johnson.
And you really have to like what they're doing at the line in this half. Free throw percentage now up around 92%.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Hassan Whiteside.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Fizdale said to the team. He is not happy with the turnovers. He said, we have got to get some shots. It's as simple as that, guys. Play smart and value the basketball. We'll see if the message sunk in, Kevin.
And stolen by Vonleh. And stolen by Richardson. Wade against Lee. No good from Wade.
And on some plays, everything goes your way except for the finish.
Lee kicks to Ntilikina. There's 1:54 left here in the fourth quarter. Cantor, the pass to Ntilikina. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lays it up off the glass. Ntilikina's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Knicks. And it's Dragic with the ball for the Miami Heat. At one point, they led by 16. Passes it to Richardson. Back to Dragic. And it's Wade in the corner. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got 3 assists now in this one. Knicks trail by 11. Ntilikina kicks to Cantor. Miami grabs the miss.
And you just get the sense the whole period he's been a bit out of sync.
Yep, trying to shoot himself back into this. Regain some confidence first.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Heat.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Hassan Whiteside.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Outside, Dragic. And so it's Miami winning this one. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Wayne, this was a back and forth. They made some runs, but you held them off. How'd you do it?
We just kept playing our game. You know, we had a comfortable lead. We kept playing our game. We went into the locker room. We said, listen, they're not going to play with that same intensity they played in the first half. They're going to turn it up. So that means we got to turn it up as well. And I thought we did a great job whenever they made a run of just coming down, running our offense, getting good shots, and playing great defense.
You did match them and came out with the win, Dwayne. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.